Tell me what you like. Am I good enough for you? Tell me about your life. I wanna know what you've been through. Have you been to Barcelona? I just wanna get to know you.
First up, we got cartoon episodes banned for controversial reasons. Let's go.
What happens when a cartoon causes panic, outrage, or even medical emergencies?
Medical emergencies.
Banned.
Oh, he's talking about that Porygon incident. I know about that.
And today we'll look at cartoon episodes banned for being too controversial. My goal this year is to give you guys double the amount of videos that I upload for you guys, but it's actually turning out to be a more daunting task than I realized because, you know, we're not some content farm or anything. But
hey, it's the same over here, bro. I've been trying to output as many videos as I can.
I am not gonna give up, and it would really help if you subscribe.
Yo, you could tell he's struggling, bro. He has his shirt ripped up and everything.
So you do not miss any of
I
our
respect
videos,
the hustle,
and I promise to do my best for you guys. I'm
Flash,
Visual
you
Venture,
need
and
to
as
chill on your meat. All right, bro.
always, you guys are awesome. Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig.
In 2000.
Yo, it's just the tone that he said Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig. In like a scary tone. That's what's funny.
2004, Peppa Pig released an episode called Mr. Skinny Legs.
Mr.
Kids
Skinny
loved
Legs.
it, but when parents saw it, they panicked because that episode told kids to do something that could be deadly. And this wasn't a small issue. Peppa Pig was influencing millions of children.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I never liked Peppa Pig growing up. I did it. Crazy stutter. It was always on the TV, but like I just never liked her as a character. I just wanted to, like, you see that big nose that looks like a hairdryer. I just want to just push that shit, bro.
Its official channel has over 40 million
Oh my
subscribers.
God,
It also has
damn.
30 billion views across 8,000 videos.
Lordy,
so you can
lordy.
imagine how many kids watch it. Peppa Pig was made for preschoolers, and these kids are still learning how the world works. That means kids don't just watch Peppa, they copy her. So what dangerous lesson did this episode
Oh, it was a
teach?
spider. I remember this episode. Shorty, I think Peppa brought a spider home, and then she started showing
This
everybody
episode,
or
George
something.
finds a spider in the
Oh no, it was
bathroom.
him.
Instead of running away, he picks it up.
George likes the spider.
What type of weird ass kid do you gotta be to even like bugs, bro? As a kid, I never liked bugs, bro. Hey, bro. Okay, have you guys ever known someone as like a kid that just like walked up and just picked up bugs with their bare hands? Nasty, bro.
Spider likes
Y'all saw that girl that had like a bunch of cockroaches in her room? That was like a collection. Hey. I'm not saying some people deserve to be bullied, but like, hey, you can't really be surprised if it does happen.
Panics.
You have to help me with the tea party.
Why does that spider only have 2 eyes? Damn! Calm
Daddy Pig
down!
comes to calm Peppa
Is that how
down.
y'all sound? Is that how it feels when y'all watch my videos? Damn, I'm sorry.
He calmly explains that spiders are very, very small and can't hurt you. So
yes, they can.
instead of getting rid of the spider, he encourages Peppa to befriend it. By the end of the episode, Peppa is about to have a tea party with the spider.
Yes, tea.
Mommy, Daddy, sit down.
Yo, yeah, this is actually really stupid because any kid, like, if I watch this as a kid, I'm not going to go and pick up a spider. I'm not stupid. But, you know, there are other kids that are incredibly dumb. Like, you know, some of you guys in chat. I know if you guys were to watch this episode with your young influential mind, then you guys would go ahead and grab a spider. I'm joking, by the way. But, yeah, y'all would go out and grab a Black Widow if it meant y'all could copy Peppa.
To have tea with Mr. Skinny Legs.
The message is straightforward. Kids shouldn't be scared of spiders because spiders are harmless. For most of the world, it was a reasonable lesson, but in Australia, it was unacceptable.
Bro, of course in Australia. And you're going to cut me off with the ad even after I pause the video? Yo.
If you got a laptop in 10 minutes, you can make music with this new app.
And
this is Creator,
if I
the desktop app
have
that
my
makes making
hand
music
and
feel
you
like
in a
playing.
private
No
room,
experience,
then I
no
can
geek.
back
Because
get
Australian
rid of this ad.
Spiders aren't just scary. They're
Australian spiders are demons. Like Australia is like the human testing server, if you really think about it, bro. Because they drop off any and everything in there, bro. Australia has the craziest like list of spawn rates, animals to spawn. It's weird.
deadly. Australia reports over
I liked catching frogs. That wasn't as weird. It's still weird, but it wasn't as weird as like in Bugs.
1,000 serious spider incidents every year. Some of the world's most poisonous spiders live there. One bite from the wrong one can end a person in minutes. Telling kids to treat spiders like friends in this case was a very bad idea.
happened? Did the
Luckily,
kid die?
parents in Australia noticed the episode quickly. They went on a campaign to get it banned.
Ban
Australia
Peppa Pig. Yo,
Yes, public
you can't even do your
broadcasters,
research
ABC and
before
the
condemning something.
Junior
Come on.
were the first to ban the cartoon. They said it sent the inappropriate message that spiders are friendly and not to be feared. But they didn't stop there. Another Peppa Pig episode featuring the same spider character was also banned in Australia. It became an unofficial
really hate
policy.
these
No
spiders,
spider-friendly
bro. Shit.
messages on Australian TV. If you know this next cartoon, you'd be surprised that it is surprisingly vulgar for what it's supposed to be.
Vulgar.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh yeah, we
Dexter's
know this
Laboratory.
episode. Oh, this episode was peak.
It was
I
one
love
of
this
Cartoon
episode.
Network's biggest shows. But
For
people
those of y'all that
know
don't know,
that
it was
one episode
actually he's gonna
loaded
explain it. I'm gonna let him explain it because I already know
with
that
so
episode.
much profanity that it had to be buried. It's
Bro,
shocking
this episode had these two, they're like alternate versions of them just cussing up a storm. Bro.
because the concept
Why
of
does his head just look like a loaf of bread, bro?
the show was so innocent. Dexter's Laboratory was about Dexter, a boy genius with a secret lab under his bedroom. But one person made his life a living hell. His loud, annoying sister, Dee Dee. The series started in 1995, but just 2 years later, in 1997, they created the most offensive episode ever. The episode was titled Rude Removal. And as soon as you see the title card, you'll know
Oh
there's a
yeah. Okay, in this title card, Dexter is showing his booty and Dee Dee's just pointing up the finger.
problem. Dee Dee flips the middle finger, and Dexter moons the camera. The story wasn't any better. Dexter is fed up with Dee Dee's rude behavior, so he builds a machine to remove her behavior literally. He's going to zap the rudeness out of her.
This machine has the ability to remove and contain the most annoying personality trait known to man. Rudeness.
But Dee Dee refuses to cooperate.
Oh yeah? You're the rude one, brother.
Dexter and Dee Dee fight and fall inside the
Ah,
machine together.
damn. Yo, she kicked the
Together.
shit
That's-
out of
The
him.
rude one, brother.
Dexter and Dee Dee fight and fall
Kicked the shit out of
inside the
him.
machine
Dee Dee feet look like big
Together.
ass
That's when it goes from-
toenails, bro.
bad to worse. The machine malfunctions. Instead of removing their bad behavior, the machine duplicates them. Now there's a polite Dexter and a polite Dee Dee. And there's a rude Dexter and a rude Dee Dee. And when I say rude, I mean vulgar.
Yup. Pop out the womb, just cussing up a storm.
What up, Ollie? Beats the crap out of me. Why, you're in Dexter's laboratory, silly.
The rude versions of Dexter and Dee Dee drop the F word over and over again.
Oh dear.
The episode was finished
This
and
is
ready
so
to air
peak,
on TV.
bro.
The last step was Cartoon Network's approval.
Nigga, Cartoon Network did not fuck with
Executives
this.
watched the final cut and they were horrified. They banned the episode on the spot. They didn't even show it to a test audience. They just pulled it. Rude Removal never aired on
What?
TV, but
Wait, how did
animators
it leak
mentioned it
online?
in interviews. But they had no footage to back up their claims. For years, fans assumed Rude Removal was just a rumor. Then in 2013, Cartoon Network broke the silence. They confirmed the episode was real and they were going to put it online. Even after
Put
the
it
announcement, some fans
online
refused to believe it. They left
themselves.
comments
Good night, gang. YouTube stream keeps freezing. Oh shit, really? Damn, I didn't know it was. Damn, my fault about that. But yo, appreciate you for popping out, gang. Yo, have a good one, gang.
like it doesn't exist. Prepare to be disappointed. When are you people gonna realize that Rude Removal doesn't exist? But Cartoon Network wasn't bluffing. They uploaded the full episode online
Actually, I don't blame them for not thinking that it exists though.
for Adult Swim.
Cause you know how many rumored cartoons there were, like the horrible Mickey Mouse death thing, the suicide mouse, or Bart Simpson dying or something like that. There was a bunch of like old creepy.
It was raw and uncensored, exactly as it was made in 1997.
Hey, watch where you're throwing that. Let's go.
The video went
Wait.
viral. Today you can
Does
find
the
Rude
episode actually have cuss words in it?
Removal with
Oh,
a
we
quick
gotta watch
search
this.
on
We
Google.
gotta watch this
Up
again.
next is a cartoon that played too much with the devil. Darkwing Duck.
Devil.
In the late
Darkwing. I love
1980s and
Darkwing Duck. What happened?
Early 1990s, America was in the middle of something called the Satanic Panic. At the time, people believed that cults were trying to recruit and harm kids. One of the biggest fears was that TV shows were filled with hidden messages designed to lure children into the occult. And right in the middle of that satanic panic, Disney released a cartoon where a child made a deal with the devil. It went as badly as you'd expect. The controversial episode aired in October 1992 on the Darkwing Duck TV show. Darkwing Duck followed
harmless.
Drake Mallard, a mild-mannered duck by day. But at night, he became a superhero called Darkwing. Each episode showed him fighting criminals while trying to raise his daughter, Gosselin. But one episode went in a direction no one expected. It was titled Hot Spells. In the story, Gosselin visits a magic school. Almost immediately, she was bullied by the mean kids at school. Upset and alone, she wanders through the halls.
Yo, teach your daughter how to fight, bro. You're a superhero.
The school janitor.
Following the footsteps of Batman.
But this isn't a normal janitor. For starters,
why do he look like American Dragon Jake Long?
Through the halls. That's when she meets the school janitor. But
he looks like a washed up American Dragon.
Normal janitor. For starters, he had a strange name.
Bring Yorick in, will you? The name's BLZ, Chief Custodian.
His name is BLZ for Beelzebub. Now, Beelzebub isn't a made-up cartoon character.
It's the name of a demon.
It's very real. In the Bible, he's Prince of Devils. In many other religions, Beelzebub is one of the 7 princes.
That's actually so crazy that they snuck this into a children's show, bro.
Of hell. That means he's
have a great stream. Yo, Justin, appreciate you for popping out. Have a great night, bro.
Very powerful and dangerous demon.
What if you can create your own website by saying,
Nick
this is what I want?
Get
With
off
Wix,
of my
you can.
screen!
So in this cartoon, the janitor is Beelzebub in disguise. He realizes that Gosselin is struggling and offers to help. He leads her into a secret library filled with forbidden spell books, and he convinces her to cast a spell. Gosselin reads from one of the books and casts a dark spell.
This isn't firebending, Gosselin. You are summoning devils and demons.
She's becoming a real magician. But there's one thing Beelzebub hasn't told her. Using that dark spell means she's drawing power from him. Without realizing it, Gosselin just made a deal with the devil. Eventually, Beelzebub drops the disguise and reveals his true form.
Okay, where do you think your power came from?
From there, the story gets more unsettling. Beelzebub tries to drag someone to hell. Darkwing tries to stop him. A lot happens, but in the end, they defeat Beelzebub. It was obviously a weird story.
Wait, so how was that bad? How's that crazy?
Somehow, Disney approved it, and it aired on TV.
Yeah, it aired,
Backlash
so like
was instant.
I can see both sides.
Moment it aired,
because it's story based.
Lines at ABC lit up. Parents were furious. They saw a little girl gaining power by making a deal with a demon. To them, the cartoon made it look like
Oh, and this, okay, yeah, this is during the time where everyone was in a panic about this shit. Okay, so I understand.
Working with the devil had
I
rewards.
understand.
During
I can't
the height of satanic panic,
harsh
that
on
message was explosive. Many parents already believed TV was pushing kids toward the occult. Now they felt like they had proof. ABC panicked. Disney pulled the episode the very next day. They refused to rerun it, sell it, or stream it anywhere. The only copies that exist today are the ones people recorded on VHS the night it aired. This next cartoon has been banned for nearly 100.
Bro. That's crazy. That's the only way he got that footage.
Years. Mickey Mouse.
Mickey
In the
Mouse.
1920s, Mickey Mouse cartoons followed the same pattern. Mickey got into trouble. He found a way out.
Mickey's a
Everything
bitch-ass
ended
nigga.
on a happy note. That formula made Mickey Mouse a hit from the late 1920s into the early 1930s. Then Disney made a mistake.
What'd
They
they
broke
do?
the pattern, and what they created was so disturbing.
Wait, Suicide
that
Mouse?
theaters refused to show it.
Suicide
it became
Mouse?
one of the first cartoons ever.
Is it one of those
banned. The
Hitler
controversial
cartoons?
cartoon came out in 1933.
The
It was
Mad
titled
Doctor?
The Mad Doctor. The cartoon begins with Mickey waking up to strange noises. His dog Pluto was crying.
Hey, that's
because
me
he's
like
being
every
kidnapped
night in New York. Like, what's so bad about this?
by a hooded figure. The
Okay, yeah, regular night for me.
kidnapper drags the dog through the woods.
Okay, I don't have my dog dragged through the woods.
A
That
scene
doesn't
with
happen.
wind, thunder, and lightning. Pluto is taken into a dark castle.
the
Inside, the
fuck?
hooded figure removes his cloak.
Yo,
It's the Mad
who
Dog.
the fuck is this? This looks like someone's local crackhead.
Doctor, a
Make
crazy
a head look like an upside down triangle.
a scientist obsessed with animal experiments, and he kidnapped Pluto for his next experiment. The doctor plans to cut off Pluto's head, sew it onto a chicken's body, and see if the creature can lay eggs that hatch into puppies.
Why
Yeah,
the
that's
fuck would you want to do that, bro? Yeah, he's a crackhead.
The actual
bro. He's
plot
not a
is
mad scientist. He's a crackhead.
a Mickey
Because
Mouse-
there's no way drugs did not influence an idea like that.
Cartoon. In the lab, Pluto and a chicken
Mind,
are
nah,
strapped
word.
to operating tables. The experiment is about to begin. Meanwhile, Mickey races through the castle to rescue
over
his
here doing some
dog. That's a
Castlevania
trap.
shit.
The Mad Doctor captures Mickey and ties him down. Then he lowers a massive buzzsaw toward Mickey's body. He wants to chop Mickey in half. Mickey can't break free. Then just before it's too late,
he was
Mickey
dreaming.
wakes up. It was all a dream. Mickey is in his
That
bedroom and
actually
Pluto
is
is
kind of scary though. Ugh.
safe. The dog runs into Mickey's
Damn!
arms. So why on earth did Disney make such a terrifying
Let me guess, is
cartoon?
it like
well, they said
the-
it was supposed to be a tribute to classic horror movies like Frankenstein.
That is kind of scary for a kid though, especially the end. Like, oh my god, the rat's gonna die.
Viewers didn't care about the tribute. They only cared about how disturbing it felt. Back in the early 1930s, most people didn't have TV sets at home, so cartoons like Mickey Mouse were shown in theaters. Theaters in the US were the first to see the Mad Doctor, and they
That
disliked
actually
it
is
so
kinda
much
scary.
that many flat out
Being in the theater too.
refused to play it. The theater said it looked too scary for kids. Some other countries felt the same. In the UK, the Board of Film Censors
Oh,
banned
boo-hoo, the cartoon's scary. Nigga, look at Gravity Falls.
it. Then Germany banned it too. Clearly, people didn't love
Nazi
this film.
Germany?
Censors banned it.
This
Then
was during, as well as Nazi Germany, this was when the Nazis were still roaming around, bro. This was when the Nazi clan was still active and they didn't like it. That's
Germany
crazy.
banned it too. Clearly, people
Your cartoon has to be crazy bad if Nazis are willing to ban it, bro.
didn't love this cartoon. After that, the Mad Doctor disappeared. Disney put it aside and stopped promoting it. But it didn't disappear forever. For some reason, folks at Disney didn't set up the copyright for the Mad Doctor properly, and that copyright error allowed it to slip into the public domain. That's why today you can find the Mad Doctor on YouTube. It's one of the few Mickey cartoons you can legally watch for free. This next cartoon was so disturbing, it never even made it to the screen. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003.
Oh, but the
grew up in
wait.
the
The 2003 series was fire. Hold on, wait. I didn't know about. I don't know
Probably
about
watched
this.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The show followed four turtle brothers who fight crime. It was
Yup.
action-packed and perfect for
The
kids.
2003 show was the second best. I'm not gonna lie. The 2012 version peak.
In
2012 version was
2005,
peak.
one episode
This is like the close second though. These are like, I love both
pushed
of
the
them.
show into nightmare territory. It was titled Insane in the Membrane, and it centered around one character, Baxter Stockman.
So, Baxter Stockman has to be one of the most saddest characters in the history of this entire show. I don't know if the episode he's talking about is the episode where like half his body is gone by the end of the episode after he keeps failing Shredder. But bro, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna go Head Starting to Hurt. Might remake Furry Flashy. Good night, dudes. Yo, appreciate you, Sphinx. Hope you have a great night, bro. But don't remake whatever the fuck you were talking about. But yeah, just don't do that and we'll be good.
Baxter started out as a genius scientist, but he worked for Shredder, the Turtles.
Shredder, the
main
fucking
enemy. Every time
psychotic nigga he is.
Baxter failed. Shredder punished him with
By
surgery.
taking
Each
out
failure cost
another-
him a part of his body. By the
Yup.
time this episode begins, Baxter isn't even human. He's just a brain and a spine floating inside a glass tank.
Oh
But
my
Baxter refuses to
gosh,
give up.
bro.
He wants to rebuild his body. However, a friend warns him about the dangers. Rebuilding a body from scratch could damage his mind. Baxter doesn't care. He's a genius, and he finds a way to clone a new version of himself. And at first,
Why
it works
even still keep working for Shredder? Use that mind to get out of the 360 deal you got with him, bro.
perfectly. He
Damn,
can
bro,
walk,
he's
he can
Aki
speak, he
shit.
feels human again. Then his new body starts to fall apart literally. His skin, his fingers, and his face begin to disintegrate as his body
Let me see it.
decays, so
That
does
sounds
his
gross. Let me see it.
This experiment is a catastrophe.
I'm Sora.
Oh my god. Yo, get this AI shit out of here. How do I say that I do not like an ad?
By the end of the episode, Baxter has
Oh
completely
my, yeah, he looks
lost
like a
his
zombie.
mind. It no
Yeah.
longer feels like a kid's cartoon. It feels more like a psychological horror. The Ninja Turtles
Why
cartoon
not,
was
though?
rated
It's Ninja
TV
Turtles, bro.
Y7. That means the show is
7. Get the fuck
designed
out of here,
for
bro.
kids over age 7. This
Main
episode
character got a sword, stabbing, slicing people up. Come on.
went far
This
beyond that.
concept is so gruesome. Nah,
Rating.
work.
It showed
Bro, but that's Shredder, bro. Shredder is just the evil ass nigga, bro.
mental breakdown and emotional
Oh,
torment.
every time you fail, I'm gonna take a whole new body part.
It was extreme even for adults. Fox executives watched the final cut before it aired. They were reportedly horrified. They said there was no way they could air the
were
episode, and that was it. The insane
Grown ass people being horrified.
in the membrane episode vanished, but not completely. It didn't air in the United States, but a
Where
few
did it
months
air?
later, it quietly aired in the UK. Fans recorded the
Because
episode
the UK niggas have way more balls. That's
on
why.
VHS tapes and uploaded it onto the internet. That's how it began to spread. Over time, Insane in the Membrane became a legend. It was a banned Ninja Turtles episode that most fans couldn't find.
Honestly,
Nearly
I
a
never
decade
even
later,
heard of
in
this
August
episode.
2015, Nicktoons finally aired it in the US. This was its first official broadcast, with the cartoon in our
And let
next
me
chapter.
guess, nobody fucking cared because it's Ninja Turtles. Of course, it's gonna be dark.
Aired it before it got banned. And
Let's
it
be
triggered
honest,
one
yo,
of the mess-
Shredder. If y'all know about Shredder, I feel like Shredder should have been in Mortal Kombat, bro. Shredder would have been a fire Mortal Kombat character, bro. Low key, I just made a bowl of mac and cheese and passed out for 4
biggest
hours.
controversy
It'd be like that.
is in kids TV.
Did you make it before or after you passed out?
Tiny Toon Adventures.
Hey, I love
Tiny
Toons.
Toon Adventures was about the adventures of young cartoon characters. They lived in the same world as Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and Porky Pig. Like most cartoons, it tried to teach kids important lessons. But in 1991, the show picked a very sensitive topic: alcohol. They wanted to show children the dangers of drinking. But the way they handled it made the episode
I
extremely
think I've seen this before.
disturbing. The episode was part of a 3-story special called Elephant Issues. One of those segments was titled
One bear.
Beer, and it got straight to the point.
One
It
bear.
opens with Buster Bunny, Plucky Duck, and Hampton Pig hanging out inside a house. These 3 cartoon characters are kids. They open the fridge and look at their options.
Ooh, alcohol.
Milk, soda, or
Honestly, bro, me as a grown man, I
They
don't
find-
even like drinking, bro. That shit is so ass. It makes you feel terrible. Driving juice. Did you just say beer is driving juice? You're cooked.
Bottle of beer and debate whether to drink it.
Buster, this isn't like you. I know, but in this episode, we're showing the evils of alcohol.
Hey, W fourth wall break. W fourth wall break. At least they literally just said we're showing the evils of alcohol. So like, what's the problem?
Eventually, they gulp it down. Just one beer. Within seconds, they're stumbling around. Because of the alcohol, they're not thinking straight, so they steal a police car. If that isn't bad enough, they drive the car straight off a cliff. There's
Bro,
a
this
huge
is a
explosion.
child.
The
Why
next
is he
shot
driving?
shows the 3 of them
Oh, and it
floating
shows
up
them dying from drunk driving. Okay.
into heaven. That's the whole story. One drink, one car crash, one trip to the afterlife.
One trip to
Before
death, and you're
it ends,
dead.
the characters make sure the audience hears the lesson, just in case some didn't get it.
I hope the kids got the message. Yeah, drinking's uncool. So do we get to do a funny episode tomorrow? I hope so.
The creator of the show later
Fourth wall breaking. Amazing.
explained what they were trying to achieve. He said the segment was a parody of old public service announcements, the kind that used over the top to scare kids straight. But parents didn't see it as a parody, and they didn't feel like the lesson about alcohol made sense. To them,
It
it
does
was
make sense though.
a shocking story where everyone dies in the end.
Yeah, everyone dies in the end. That's what happens in real
After the
life.
episode aired, angry parents bombarded the network with
I'm
complaints.
already watching a stream with Takis. Nah, that's crazy.
Cartoon characters
Oh, y'all
getting
love
wasted,
Takis, don't
crashing
y'all?
a cop car, and passing away wasn't suitable for kids. Fox had no choice. They banned the episode. It never aired in the United States.
Boo!
Again, Fox Kids also removed it from
Fuck
syndication.
you!
That means that other channels couldn't buy
Air
the
the
rights to show it
episode
anymore.
about
It wasn't even on
drinking.
VHS or DVD collections. The goal was to erase one beer completely. But some viewers recorded it the night it aired in 1991. Years later,
VHS and recording. We love that technology.
that VHS copy made its way into the internet. That's the only reason we can still watch One Beer today. Kids, cartoon characters losing their lives is bad, but this next episode allegedly caused a real-life tragedy.
A real
Beavis and
person
Butt-Head.
died. Imagine dying from Beavis and Butt-Head, bro. Imagine, I can't even, I don't want to make fun of their death, but bro, how do you die from Beavis and Butt-Head? What
The
happened?
scene in a cartoon was
Like, I'm not downplaying their death. God rest whoever died, but damn, bro.
for costing someone their life, and that cartoon is still
What?
popular today.
What
Beavis
happened?
and Butt-Head. Beavis and Butt-Head is about two dumb teenagers who cause chaos wherever they go. When they aren't out causing trouble, they're sitting on the couch binge watching TV. The jokes on the show were edgy, the kind of humor teenagers love. But in 1993, one episode pushed things too far. It was titled Comedians. The Comedians episode begins like any other. Beavis and Butt-Head are watching TV, laughing at whatever comes on. They see a stand-up comedian on screen, and they're inspired. Suddenly, they decide they want to be comedians too. Most people would write jokes or practice before going on stage. But Beavis and Butt-Head don't think that far ahead. They head out to a local comedy club with no preparation. Once they're on stage, the disaster begins. Butt-Head goes first.
What's green and red and goes 100 miles an hour? A frog in a blender.
Nobody laughs. He tries.
I literally forced out that laugh. That shit was not funny in the slightest.
Other jokes, but the crowd boos and kicks him off stage. Beavis goes next. His jokes also fail. People walk out in frustration. In his desperation, Beavis does something reckless. He sets the newspapers on fire and starts juggling. And then the club burns to the ground. That was a joke. He played with fire and burnt down a building. It was supposed to be another edgy joke, but this time it
Don't
didn't
tell me some fucking idiot replicated that in real life.
stay a joke. 1 month later, a 5-year-old boy from
he was 5. Oh my god.
Ohio found a lighter in his family's mobile home. He started playing with it and the fire broke out. By the time it was over, his sister was gone. She was only 2. The tragedy shocked the country, but what came next shocked people.
Okay, I thought it would have been like adults, bro. It's kids. It was a child that died. I can't even imagine the guilt that little boy probably felt after that.
Even more.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
There's no
Just
way
thinking about it.
fucking Base 44 just cut me off after that sentimental story. Yo, I'm gonna report Base 44 to like the FBI.
The victim's mother claimed her son loved watching Beavis and Butt-Head. Reporters connected the house fire to the episode Comedians. They figured that the cartoon
How the fuck? Okay, so it's the reporter's fault. The kid just grabbed a lighter. He could have just done that anywhere. But you connected it to one specific episode where he just lit something on fire and then everything got set. No fucking shit. You're gonna ban all the Batman episodes of Firefly now?
the boy to
I watched Batman Beyond. I know. I played Batman Arkham Origins. Damn, I might as well just burn everything down in my house. Shit.
In other words, they were blaming Beavis and Butt-Head for the tragedy. The media ran with the story. Suddenly, Beavis and Butt-Head wasn't just crude, it was dangerous. Even the town's fire chief spoke out. He said, if you get these cartoon characters saying it's fun to play with fire, this is going to stick in that kid's mind. MTV went into crisis mode. They removed every fire-related scene from the show. Even old episodes were re-edited. Beavis had a catchphrase, fire, fire.
Fire! Fire!
MTV cut it out completely. They changed it to Fryer Fryer. They also pushed Beavis and Butt-Head to a later time slot. Then they added a new disclaimer before every episode, warning kids never to imitate Beavis and Butt-Head. But the backlash kept growing. It still felt like MTV hadn't done enough. So the network banned the Comedians episode completely. It never aired on TV again. When the episode finally came out on DVD, the fire scene was cut. The original version survived only because fans taped it when it was first aired. But there's a final twist in the story. So remember the kid who started the fire in the trailer? He grew up, and years later in 2008, he revealed the truth. He said his family never had cable. They couldn't afford it. So he couldn't have watched Beavis and Butt-Head.
He just did it all. And they blame Beavis. This is exactly what I said. It wasn't his fault.
Live. He said she made it up because she had substance issues and wanted attention. But the worst revelation was this. After the fire started, his mom called a news station before calling the fire department. By the time anyone learned the truth, it didn't matter.
His mom's just a fucking loony bin. All right.
People blamed Beavis and Butt-Head for the tragedy. The damage was done. The next episode on this list is banned everywhere on Earth. That's how bad it is.
Yep, I know what this is. This is the Pokemon Porygon episode. Yep.
Pokemon.
Up. What did I say? What did I say? This episode allegedly caused mad kids to have seizures.
Emergency room. But in 1997, one episode of Pokemon did exactly that. To understand how that happened, you need to know the...
And you know what's funny? This is the reason Porygon never showed up in like any other Pokemon media after this.
Characters.
I mean, he didn't show up in the anime after this. He's still in the games, obviously, but you know.
On the show. I mean, I assume you know them already, but just in case. The series followed a boy named Ash Ketchum. He traveled the world catching magical creatures called Pokemon. His favorite was Pikachu. Pikachu was like a yellow mouse that could
fat bitch
generate
a yellow
bursts
fat
of electricity.
rat.
In almost every episode,
Oh,
Pikachu
the
battled...
episode where he did, okay, so when he did Thunder, imagine Pikachu using Thunderbolt like in the show when it affects niggas in real life. That's what happened. That's what happened. A lot of kids saw Pikachu use Thunderbolt, boom, seizure.
Other Pokemon as they traveled, and during one of those battles, the problem happened. The episode was titled Electric Soldier Porygon. It was first aired in Japan in December 1997.
I've always wanted to watch the
Ash and his
episode,
friends meet a strange Pokemon named Porygon. It's a creature made entirely of data. Eventually, Ash and his friends bump into the bad guys on the show, Team Rocket.
R.I.P. Jesse, not Jesse. R.I.P. James and Meow's voice actor.
Because of you guys. Stop it right now!
They get
Stop
into
it
a
right
fight,
now!
and during the battle, Pikachu releases an electric blast. That moment...
Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking, bro. That shit right there is definitely
animate Pikachu's
using.
Power, the studio used bright red and blue flashing lights. Lights flickered rapidly, faster than the eye could handle. This is a scene with the flashing removed. The scene lasted just a
Bro,
few
it was blue and okay, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I can see why people had seizures.
But the effects were instant. Across Japan, kids watching the episode began collapsing. Some had seizures, some passed out, others struggled to breathe. Paramedics raced from home to home. Hospitals couldn't keep up. The press called it Pokemon shock. By the end of the night, 685 kids were hospitalized, all because of one scene in a cartoon. Pokemon was pulled from TV immediately. The show didn't return for 4 months. Even the government got involved. Japan introduced new rules restricting flashing lights in cartoons. Electric Soldier Porygon was banned worldwide. It never officially aired anywhere again. This episode holds the Guinness World Record for most seizures caused by a TV broadcast. It even became
a world record.
In one episode of The Simpsons, the family visits Tokyo. They turn on the TV and Bart asks,
"Isn't this that cartoon that causes seizures?"
It was funny, but the real event was tragic for hundreds of
bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm
viewers.
surprised Power Rangers doesn't hold that title, bro, because Power Rangers, nigga, I think I had a seizure once watching Power Rangers. It was some shit.
Pokemon episode was the most
I had one
dangerous
seizure as a kid.
Cartoon ever broadcast. My friends, if you see
Have y'all
something
ever had a seizure
inappropriate for
before?
kids online, report it. Especially now with the internet being so much more advanced than many of these cartoons. Because you never know. That could make a bigger difference in a kid's life than you think. Visual Venture.
Damn. W fucking video. It's crazy. A lot of the times, like when these cartoons are banned, it's for very, very specific reasons, bro. And it's like it causes like a chain effect in real life. That's crazy, bro. Media has real influence on what we do. Anyways, appreciate y'all for watching. Hope y'all have a great, beautiful day. Check out some of the other reactions and gameplays on my channel. Love y'all. Hope y'all have a great, beautiful day. Safety.